2026 is coming whether you're ready or not, and most people are going to enter it the exact same way they entered 2025. Same problems, same complaints, same "this is my year" energy that dies by February. But you're not going to do that. Because the difference between people who actually change and people who just talk about it comes down to 6 habits. That's it. 6 things that, if you lock in now, will completely reshape how you show up next year. So why does this matter right now? Look, I could give you the same habits everyone talks about. Wake up early, drink water, work out, journal. You've heard all that, and sure, it works, but you already know what you should be doing. The problem isn't information, it's integration. So these 6 habits work with your psychology, and they're based on how your brain actually functions, not how we wish it functioned. So let's get into it. Habit number 1, the morning reset. Here's the pattern I see everywhere. You wake up, immediately grab your phone, scroll through messages, check social media, see what you missed, and before you even get out of bed, your brain is already reacting to everyone else's agenda. You start the day behind, stressed, distracted, defensive, and then you wonder why you feel like you have no control over your life. The first habit is simple, but brutal. The first 60 minutes of your day belong to you, not your boss, not your friends, not the internet, you. Here's what this actually looks like. No phone for the first hour. Charge it outside your bedroom if you have to. I know that sounds extreme, but this one change will do more for your mental health than anything else on this list. Before coffee, before anything, drink a full glass of water. Your body is dehydrated after 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Wake it up properly. Move for 10 to 15 minutes. I don't care what it is. Stretch, walk, yoga, push-ups. Just get your body moving. It clears the fog and gives you energy that caffeine never could. Brain dump for 5 minutes. Open a notebook and write whatever's in your head. Worries, tasks, random thoughts. Get it out. This stops you from carrying mental clutter all day. That's it. And this works because when you control how your day starts, you control the tone for everything that follows. You move from reactive to proactive. Try it for 7 days, just 7, and watch how different you feel. Habit number 2, the ultradian rhythm method. Everyone talks about time management, but nobody talks about energy management. And that's the real game. Your brain doesn't work in 8-hour blocks. It works in cycles called ultradian rhythms, roughly 90 to 120-minute periods where you can maintain high focus, followed by a natural dip where your brain needs to recover. But what do most people do is they try to push through the dips with caffeine, willpower, and guilt. And then they wonder why they're exhausted by 2 p.m. but accomplish nothing meaningful. So here's the habit. Work in 90-minute focus blocks with 15 to 20-minute recovery breaks. Here's how it works. Block 1, which will be 90 minutes, and you will do deep work in these 90 minutes. 1 task, phone off, distractions eliminated. You're not checking email, you're not multitasking. You're going deep on one thing that moves your life forward. Then take 15 to 20 minutes break, and this is crucial, and you must not scroll during this break. You have to recover, go for a walk, stretch, stare out a window, let your mind wander, maybe have a conversation. Your brain is processing what you just learned or created. Don't interrupt it. And then do block 2 for 90 minutes again. Another deep work session. Different task if needed, but same intensity. Most people can do 2 to 3 of these blocks per day. That's 3 to 4.5 hours of actual focused work, which is more productive than 8 hours of distracted half work. The science behind this is solid. Studies show that elite performers, musicians, athletes, writers, they all work in these natural cycles. They go hard, then they rest. They don't try to maintain focus for 10 hours straight, and when you work with your ultradian rhythms instead of against them, you finish your day with energy left. This one habit will make you more productive in 4 hours than most people are in a full day. The third habit might sound simple, but most people completely ignore it. Take care of your skin and hair. Look, you can have all the discipline in the world, you can be crushing your goals, but if you look tired and rough, people notice. And more importantly, you notice. Your appearance is a reflection of how much you respect yourself. And when you take care of how you look, you're sending a message to yourself and everyone around you. I value myself. I'm worth the effort. And I'm not talking about becoming obsessed with beauty products or spending hours in front of the mirror. I'm talking about basic maintenance that takes 10 minutes a day, but changes everything. Wash your face properly, morning and night. Use a cleanser. Use a moisturizer. If you're going out in the sun, wear sunscreen. That's it. Your skin is the first thing people see. If it's clear and healthy, you look put together. You look like someone who has their life in order, and you feel confident. Keep your hair clean. Get regular trims, at least once a month. Find a hairstyle that actually works for your face and stick with it. And use proper products, not just any cheap shampoo. Actually invest in something decent. And if you're serious about your hair but don't know where to start, there's this app called HairBuddy that's worth checking out. It's basically an AI-powered hair care assistant that analyzes your hair and gives you personalized recommendations based on your specific situation. Not generic advice, but what actually works for your hair type and scalp condition. Here's how it works. You download the app, click Analyze, and it asks you to upload 4 photos of your hair from different angles. Just follow the instructions, and the AI runs a full analysis. It breaks down your hair type, checks your scalp health, spots any thinning or damage, and then gives you a customized routine with specific product recommendations. It even tracks your progress over time, so you can see what's working. Takes like 2 minutes, and you get a complete hair health profile. If you want to check it out and actually know what your hair needs, links in the description. Your hair is part of your identity. When it looks good, you feel good. The reality is people judge you in the first few seconds of meeting you. Habit number 4, learn a money-making skill. All right, let's talk about something nobody wants to hear, but everyone needs to understand. Your financial future is directly tied to the skills you have, not your degree, not your job title, your actual, tangible skills. And most people spend years complaining about not having enough money, but won't spend 30 minutes a day learning a skill that could change their entire financial situation. The third habit is simple. Spend 40 to 60 minutes every single day learning a high-income skill. Here are some most in-demand and high-income skills. AI and machine learning, data science and analytics, digital marketing, video editing, copywriting, social media management, no-code development. So pick one skill, the one that interests you most or aligns with what you're already doing. Find a free or cheap resource, YouTube, Udemy, Skillshare. Free courses. You don't need to spend thousands. You just need to start. Most people are waiting for opportunities to come to them, but the real opportunity is building yourself into someone opportunities chase. 1 hour a day, one skill. By December 2026, you could have a side income, or a new career, or financial freedom you didn't think was possible, but only if you start now. Habit number 5, practice public speaking. Here's something that's going to sound dramatic, but I mean it. Your ability to speak well in front of people will determine a huge chunk of your success in life. Think about it. Job interviews, presentations, pitching ideas, leading teams, sales calls, networking events, meeting new people, defending your work, asking for what you want. All of it comes down to how well you can communicate when people are watching. And most people are terrible at it. They freeze, they stumble, they avoid it completely. And then they wonder why they keep getting passed over for promotions, why no one takes their ideas seriously, why they can't seem to make an impact. Now, I'm not saying you need to join Toastmasters or give TED Talks. I'm saying you need to get comfortable being uncomfortable when you speak. Here's how you do it. Talk to yourself. Seriously, stand in front of a mirror or record yourself on your phone. Pick a topic, anything, and talk about it for 2 minutes without stopping. No pauses, no looking away. Just talk straight into the camera. It'll feel stupid. Do it anyway. Topics can be simple. Why I think people procrastinate. What I learned this week. My opinion on discipline. Doesn't matter. The goal is to get comfortable hearing your own voice and organizing your thoughts out loud. Public speaking is the ultimate leverage skill. If you can speak well, you can lead. You can influence, you can sell, you can teach, you can inspire. Warren Buffett said that improving your communication skills can increase your value by 50%, not 5%, 50%. And he's not exaggerating. Most people avoid this because it's uncomfortable. But discomfort is just growth in disguise. Habit number 6, eat that frog first. All right, this last habit might be the most important one on the list, and it's based on a concept from Brian Tracy's book, Eat That Frog. The idea is simple. If the first thing you did every morning was eat a live frog, the rest of your day would be easy by comparison. Everything else would feel manageable. In other words, do the hardest, most important task first thing in the morning, before anything else. Do you know why most people fail? They start their day with easy stuff. Check emails, scroll a bit, make coffee, respond to messages. And by the time they get to the thing that actually matters, the big project, the difficult conversation, the work that moves the needle, they're already tired. They've already used up their willpower. So they push it to tomorrow, and the cycle repeats. So every night before bed, identify your frog. Ask yourself, what's the one task that if I completed it tomorrow would make the biggest impact on my goals? Write it down. Be specific. Work on project is too vague. Write the introduction for my proposal is clear. In the morning, do that task first. I promise you, when you knock out that hard thing first, the rest of the day won't just feel easier. You'll feel like a different person. Let me know in the comments which habit you're starting with. I want to hear from you. And if you got value from this, share it with someone who needs it. Because we all need reminders like this, and subscribing to the channel would mean a lot.